Leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3 slot.
A little contact there. Could have drawn a whistle, but Morant just plays through.
Outside, Davis misses the 3. And here are the Grizzlies with it. Morant finds Bane. To the right side. Wells wide open. No good on the 3. And it's Davis with the ball for Dallas. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. Desmond Bane was the topic, and Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get any rhythm. And they will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Jackson. Outside, Bane gets the 3-pointer to fall.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Thompson for 3. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pass to Edey. And here is Wells. Clock at 6. There's Jackson with the 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Here's Irving. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Davis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
Mavericks making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. Here's Aldama. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Timeout. Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Dinwiddie. Got a piece of it. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. Christie subbed in for Thompson. Takes the 13-footer. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Morant finds Clark. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Launches a three, and again it's Memphis with a three.
More of a dribble drive guard, but the defense can't forget about Jaw's ability outside the arc.
Dinwiddie passes to Davis. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Clark. And
to the rim than that when he wants to.
oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Dinwiddie outside. Outside Davis. Right on the bucket. Davis has got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Grizzlies out. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen from Memphis?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing I love, shot, they're going from good to great.
We've got Spencer Dinwiddie. He's out there with Kyrie Irving. Derek Lively is out there with Christie. And it's Marshall in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Pass to Aldama. Open for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Irving. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Mavericks with some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Edwards comes in for Christie. And it's Thompson in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Memphis also making some changes. Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Bain in for Kennard. And it's Irving missing. Memphis leading by 6. Here's Clark. Edwards with the block. It's Edwards on the wing. Greg, every year injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Pass to Jackson. A 3. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Jackson's got 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Connects from three-point range. Marshall's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the Grizzlies call their first timeout of the game.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Davis is checked in for Edwards. B.J. Washington comes in for Marshall. And it's Williams in for Irving. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
He doesn't get the second one. Mavericks trail by 4. Throws it up high, and Gafford throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Morant outside. Takes a 3. Cans it from downtown. He's got 8.
This is what Morant does best. A natural scorer who does it in a variety of ways.
Williams passes to Davis. Six on the shot clock.
There's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses. Nearly impossible to contain Davis inside.
The Mavericks have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%. Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis, continuing to prove how dominant he is.
Some changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Clark. And it's Jaren Jackson in for Santi Aldama. Outside, Bain. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Morant. And the rejection by Gafford. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Pass to Davis. Over Jackson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies lead by 4. Thank you, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
Gafford kicks to Irving from deep 3-point territory. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Right now, I've sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Irving, a screen on Bain. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And that time, also a missed shot. 90 seconds now into the second half. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Memphis shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And he makes both free throws. Mavericks trail by 11. Outside Irving. Pass to Davis. And the rejection by Jackson. And that one's good by Davis. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Heaney. And here's Jackson. Outside, Bain. Here's Wells. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
Wells with it. Washington's on him. And a wide open look for Bain. Good on the triple. Bain's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
56 seconds left in the third. There's Jackson with the three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Cranes it from beyond the arc. Washington's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Bain passes to Morant. Shot from the wing, and the Grizzlies tack on two more.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Morant against Irving. From downtown, that shot off. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Christie. Then it's Derek Lively. And it's Marshall in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Irving for 3. That ball. Great assist by Marshall.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
Pippen with it. Outside, Bain. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
That is the essence of facilitating an offense. Spencer getting the job done as a passer.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Thompson in for Dinwiddie. Then for the Grizzlies, Edey's checked in for Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. He told them pedal to the metal, adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Shoots from the elbow, and it's Memphis with another.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
Davis, that's for two, and another basket for Dallas.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Jackson against Davis. Jackson misses.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Pass to Davis. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Grizzlies.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ja Morant.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Jackson, that's good.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 17 points was their biggest margin. And Morant throws it down.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Irving. An easy 2 points on the layup. 15 seconds left in the game. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty high.
in a veteran-heavy matchup like this?
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's done in at the small forward. Now here's Porter, pass to Jokic. 5 to shoot from the arc. And it's Porter, that time on the assist by Jokic.
Yeah, guard-like skills and a forward's body. Porter Jr. with the quick release.
Back to Booker. The rebound by Murray. And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. It's a three-point game. Gordon outside. Jokic with a screen on Durant. Gordon's got space. Phoenix grabs the miss. About a minute played here so far in the first. Now let's find out what head coach David Adelman had to say. Allie LaForce.
We discussed Bradley Beal. The focus for them on the defensive end, coach telling me that Brad's a guy who averaged 30 points a game in this league, the sign of a special scorer, so they need to figure out a way to make Beal uncomfortable, saying maybe they'll put some length on him. Let's see if that works on Beal. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Jokic. From down in the low post, it goes.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Durant. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, Durant's scoring instincts are just so strong. Even close defenders can't hold him back.
And you look at how Durant is playing at his age. He's still as elite as it gets, RJ.
You don't lose skill. KD could play into his 40s if he wanted to. That shot isn't going away, and he's always going to be tall. He will be one of the best scorers every time he laces it up.
He buries it from 3.
Total trust in his mechanics. Beal instantly takes the shot.
Murray deciding where to go with it. From deep three-point range, Durant pulls it in. The Suns have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Richards, the pass to Booker. The rebound by Murray. And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 2. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal in that pass.
Westbrook, he's checked in for the Nuggets. O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix. 1:24 left to play in the first. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity, and the Nuggets making a change here. Watson's checked in, and a change for the Suns. Jones is checked in. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul of the game. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Richards. And stolen by Jokic.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Back to Watson. Durant against Gordon. Jokic with a screen on Durant. For 3, Gordon knocks down the long J.
Nice work by Gordon, stretching the floor, opening things up with his range.
Pass to Richards. Booker against Westbrook. Outside Durant. Richards with a screen. Hits it from the high post. Durant's got 6 points.
And Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going in.
Here's Westbrook. And again, it's Denver converting. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Booker. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And Booker loves these situations because he understands how to finish through physical defense.
Booker, no good on the free throw. Denver's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And he jams it home with authority.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Beal. This one for three. Yes! With the setup. 6 points for him.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
Russell Westbrook out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Zeke Naji. Then it's Peyton Watson. And it's Šarić in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Here's Westbrook. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Šarić outside. Pass to Watson. Šarić with it. He's checked by Plumlee. 6 on the shot clock. Porter's shot is off. The Suns leading. Allen finds Beal. Back to Allen. Launches a 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. RJ displaying at a faster pace. Work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
Šarić, the pass to Porter. Here's Naji. To the inside. Westbrook. Puts it up from 17. Šarić, shot is off.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Westbrook's got 5.
This is big for Westbrook's confidence. When he's connecting from deep, this offense even more dynamic.
Beal, the pass to Allen. Screen by O'Neal. Allen attacking. Ball stolen. Porter looks it over. From downtown. And another 3 for Denver.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to review the game plan. A different look for Denver. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Naji. Brown comes in for Watson. And Murray subbed in for Michael Porter. Now here's Booker. Pass to Allen. Now here's Durant. Durant earning those 2 points.
Yeah, even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
Well, Richard, I know you had the pleasure of guarding Kevin Durant. Not an easy assignment. What was that like?
You're right, B.A. I had the pleasure of guarding him in the NBA Finals. And let's say it was not the easiest of tasks. He's become such a complete player, there's no way to stop him. He takes what you give him, and he kills you with it.
Now here's Westbrook. Give him 8 points now. And he hits it from 9 feet. 10 points for him.
He's got moves in close. There's a reason Westbrook likes to get in there.
Here's Allen into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Pass to Brown. And here's Westbrook. Šarić outside. Here's Jokic. The Suns clear it. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Booker fires from way outside. Great look, but off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Westbrook against Allen. Westbrook, that's good.
Westbrook has his fingerprints all over this game, just dominating the offense right now.
Murray against Booker. Lets a floater go. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Phoenix shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Both free throws good from Booker. The deep 3 from Murray. A long distance 3 is buried. And the Nuggets lead by 3. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Nuggets on top, up by 3. All right, Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. A fantastic game from Russell Westbrook in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And so in the game for the Suns, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant, and it's done in at the 3 spot. Pass to Porter, 3-pointer, it's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Porter's got 6 points.
Yeah, we're seeing the competitive spirit of Porter Jr. as he responds with the 3 of his own.
Beal surveying the D. And a miss there on the triple. The Nuggets lead by 3. But Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
They kick it out to Murray. Shot clock at 5. And again, Denver with a 3.
The confidence on full display. Murray recognizes ahead of time when to shoot off the catch.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Durant, beyond the arc. And the 3-pointer is good for Durant.
Slick shot by Durant, gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
Murray passes to Porter. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Suns trail by 3. Here's Durant. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Murray. Gordon finds Porter. And here's Jokic. Booker defending. In deep. That's easy work for Jokic.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
Dunn outside. Pass to Richards. Now Durant. Richards with a screen. 6 to shoot. Ooh, Durant takes the contact and puts it in.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Murray passes to Jokic. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter. Booker surveying the D. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. Westbrook, he's checked in for Brown. O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix. You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring, but how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional, quote-unquote, point guard.
Here's Westbrook. No good off the back of the rim. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Beal with it. He's got 9. Pass to O'Neal. For the tie. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. O'Neal's got his first points in this one.
Nice rim protection, and it's still not enough to keep him from getting that layup.
Murray passes to Jokic. And Here's Porter outside. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Richards has got 4 rebounds in the game. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Powering through contact. Beal with the strong finish.
Now Murray. He's got 6. Pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Westbrook. And again, Denver no good. We're at the end of the 3rd quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Suns on top. They lead by a bucket. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Dario Saric is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Outside Booker. What balance from Booker.
Woo, Booker showing some power.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Nuggets. Drops in the layup for 2.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one. Booker against Westbrook. A step back shot. And too long on the shot. Denver has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Total confidence. Westbrook doesn't think he just shoots.
Suns trail by 3. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A different look for Denver. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Saric. Aaron Gordon comes in for Watson. And it's Porter Jr. in for Russell Westbrook. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Durant. Murray against Booker. It's tipped. Now here's Dunn. He's guarded closely. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Here's Jokic. Oh, he's a load inside. Jokic finishing strong.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Here's Booker. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Check out Booker rising to meet the challenge. He wants so badly to deliver for his team.
Pass to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. On the wing, Porter. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Here's Booker. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
Whether it's off the dribble or on the catch, it don't matter. Booker is one of the most proficient mid-range shooters.
Outside runner. Oh, he nails it.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Booker. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And Booker is made for these moments. What a big-time bucket.
Ooh, knocks down the clutch free throw.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
The Nuggets want a timeout. "50 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. Oh, he buries it from outside.
And this is why they go to Murray in critical spots of the game. He just knows how to come through. Ooh.
Here's Booker. Yes! And he's tied it up. What a shot.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Inside.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to get these shooting fouls.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that gives him a lead.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them a lead.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And so he drops them both, and it's a three-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
Here's Booker. And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within one. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a three-point game. And so it's Phoenix with it.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
Here's Murray. That'll count if it goes. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Time expires. We're glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Jokic is doubled. Porter finds Jokic. Outside Murray. Just 5 on the clock. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Durant, the pass to Booker. Pass to Durant. Durant draws the double. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Over to the left wing. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
Phoenix has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Beal finds Booker. Richards with it. Back to Booker. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Nuggets. The lead is 2 on the wing. Murray. Pass to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. For 3, Gordon. And here's Porter outside. Rebounded by Dunn. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. Booker against Murray. Pass to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. And buries it from deep.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with...
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
are both teams so good rebounding?
Well, I'd like to say it's great coaching, Kevin. You know, I can always give those guys credit. But in reality, both teams do have a philosophy to go after the ball, and both these teams have tough, active people who are committed to getting as many extra possessions as they possibly can.
And you can't win in this league unless you can rebound, right?
Well, especially on the defensive end, Kevin, you've got to be able to keep the other team off the glass. At the offensive end, it sort of varies from team to team.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. And it's Jokic in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. Count it.
I love how competitive Murray is, showing how dangerous he can be on both ends on that play.
You know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised, nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. Here's Porter. After the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Buries it from three-point range.
And when his jumper's going down, Gordon's game goes to another level.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Murray. They set the pick. Gordon outside. Sinks the triple. Gordon's got 6.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from it.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for the Thunder. Denver also making some changes. Watson, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Christian Brown. Pass to Hartenstein. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jokic.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of this. And the first one drops. And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. And they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin, and he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it, and he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open.
Westbrook with the bucket.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Wallace kicks to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
From 13, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Here's Jokic. The putback. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review it.
After the review,
Going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And even though, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for the Nuggets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Denver.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
So on the floor for Denver, we've got Russell Westbrook. Peyton Watson is out there with Sharch. Then it's Porter. And it's Dropper in at the two-guard spot. Yes, that goes in. Wallace has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Thunder. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They trail by one. Sharch outside. Pass to Porter. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Westbrook. Rebound by Williams.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Watson. The Nuggets shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Watson for the three. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Williams finds Caruso. Stan, I could talk about coaching with you from morning till night, but what's the most difficult part of coaching that maybe the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, there's probably a lot of things like that, Kevin, so I'll just give you one. When you're coaching a star player who's on the decline a little bit, in his own mind, he's still that guy he was in his best years, but you have to limit his role, not get him as many shots, things like that, and there can be some tension, and it's with a guy that you have huge respect for.
That's a great example. Coaching an aging star. Very difficult. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
That attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Jalen Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And Denver also making a switch. Charge is checked in. Drills it from outside.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Denver grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The amazing Nikola Jokic. Stan, how fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand, constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives.
And this speaks to Murray's determination. Even with intense defense on him inside, he gets it done.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Williams, that's good.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the half. Murray for three. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
At the arc, Murray is all business, knocking down a confident shot.
Pass to Dort. Holmgren in the corner. Outside, Dort. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Denver on top as they end the second quarter. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Dort wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Dort's got it all tied up now for the Thunder. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Murray. Kicks it out to Gordon. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
There's Williams. Sinks that one from the post. Williams has got 10 points.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Outside Gordon. Here's the screen. And again, Denver no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And really, Coach Van Gundy, the acquisition of Aaron Gordon for the Nuggets was one of the things that elevated them to the championship caliber team that we saw.
Yeah, Kevin, he was sort of the missing piece. He's a great fit in the front court alongside of Jokic. His athleticism, his defense, his ability to score inside have really made them a great tandem.
And what about his ability, Stan, to fit in right off the bat and make a difference?
You know, just about anybody can fit in playing with Jokic, Kevin. He makes the game easy.
Well said. Williams looking over the floor. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And the layup falls.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Hartenstein against Jokic. Inside. Shoots from 8. Jokic cannot be stopped inside.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Now Dort from the arc. Good on the triple. Dort's got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Porter kicks to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And that one drops. Jokic has got 4 this quarter. And it's Williams with the ball for the Thunder. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Dort to screen on Porter. Williams with a clean look. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
No good on the second free throw. The Thunder leading by 3. Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Caruso. Jacks up a 3. Drains the three-pointer. Caruso's got 8.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so it's the Oklahoma. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. They've got Peyton Watson. Jamal Murray is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Saric, and it's Brown in at the 3 slot. Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander, and he gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Thunder. Murray with it. Three-pointer. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's tipped. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Murray up on top. Wallace covering. Murray, good.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. And then for Denver, Jokic has checked in for Saric. Aaron Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Michael Porter in for Russell Westbrook. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. And it goes down 2 points. 15 points for Jokic.
Spacing things out a little. Smart of Jokic to take advantage from that mid-range.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder. To the middle, here's Jokic. Jokic, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Capable of being a very potent scorer, Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
Hartenstein with a screen on Murray. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Pass to Hartenstein. Dort with the ball. Now Hartenstein. Here's Williams, guarded by Porter. Just 3 to shoot. For 3, Holmgren. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And the Thunder lead by 13.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Thunder.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Williams.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Here's Murray. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Free throw good, Murray. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wallace attacking. Rebound by Murray. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. And Watson has it in the corner. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes
thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now look at Dallas' starting lineup. Kyrie Irving is out there with Thompson. And there's Davis. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Gafford in at the 5. Roaming the paint. And here is Irving. Pass to Thompson. Gafford with the ball. To the inside. Here's Irving. Morant with some nice D. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Left side, Bain. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I caught up with the Grizzlies head coach. Now, when asked about the game plan on Anthony Davis, coach said, we have to do our best to keep him out of the paint. Now, that's where he's most effective. If he beats us with his jump shot, well, we can live with that. Interior defense will be put to the test. Guys?
Thank you, David. And Davis sends it back.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch.
Irving a screen on Jackson. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Cans it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Thompson outside. Pass to Gafford. Now, here is Irving. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Now, Morant. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Washington. Pass to Gafford. Dallas moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Davis. And the rejection by Jackson. Clark, who's checked in for the Grizzlies. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. The Mavericks also with a sub. Dinwiddie's checked in for Irving. Outside, Bain. 1:15 left here in the opening quarter. Morant against Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Morant's got his second bucket.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Dinwiddie passes to Davis. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Some solid defense from Clark. Davis against Morant. And there's the call. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for Edey. Luke Kennard comes in for Bain. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Najee Marshall comes in for Anthony Davis. Christie, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Klay Thompson. Lively is screen on Pippen. Outside Irving. Dallas again missing. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Grizzlies lead by 4. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
They've got Kennard. Santi Aldama is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Pippen in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Here's Pippen after the Mavericks pick up 3. Here's Aldama. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Lively. Wells, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Outside Jackson. Kennard for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Dinwiddie with it, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, just tremendous body control by Spencer Dinwiddie, able to adjust to the defender's contact.
It's Pippen on the wing. Covered by Irving. Pippen kicks to Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Kennard. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Dinwiddie passes to Lively. Back to Dinwiddie. Another 3 for Dallas. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
And Memphis making a change here. Baines checked in. Dallas also making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Edwards comes in for Christie. And it's Thompson in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Now, here's Marshall. Back to Irving. Shoots over Pippen. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. For Memphis, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. 1:56 left now here in the second. Wells kicks to Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries the long-range jumper. Bane's got 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Buries it from three-point range. Wells has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now, here is Irving. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Marshall passes to Irving. Shoots over Pippen, and another basket for Dallas.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Jackson, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And here's Jackson. Outside, Bane. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Edwards kicks to Irving. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
I mean, if you want to chase him off the line, that's fine, but that ability to dribble drive, this guy is impossible to guard. Kyrie Irving.
Bane looking around. At the teardrop. And it's good for 2. 8 points for him.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Dallas. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Desmond Bane really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the floor for Dallas, Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Irving. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Washington in at the 3, the small forward. Wells' shot is good.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Irving against Morant. And it's denied. And they'll get another chance. It's Davis on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Irving surveying the floor. 4 on the shot clock. Goes up with it again. And the shot goes down. Gafford's got his first bucket in this one.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out, Doris, a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Desmond Bane. On the wing, Thompson. Davis kicks to Irving. That one drops for him. Irving's got 9 points.
What's amazing about Kyrie is the number of go-to moves he has on the interior.
Outside, Bane. Outside, Jackson. Here's Heaney, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
And here are the Mavericks now. Grizzlies making the shot. Thompson for 3. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Wells. Here's Heaney, covered by Gafford. And they take the lead. He's got 7.
And you look at how ready Morant was for that. He was on his spot, feet planted, ready to fire.
Here's Washington. No scoring in this one. Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now Morant. He's got 7. 43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Wells. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Outside, Davis. Thompson passes to Washington. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Washington's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Morant. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Washington kicks to Davis. Irving with it. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Desmond Bane out there with Pippen. Then there's Wells. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Clark in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Yeah, the way Kyrie varies his pace, hard for any defender to guess right.
Pippen, the pass to Bane. Clark, a screen on Dinwiddie. Bane with the bucket.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now, here is Irving. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by Lively.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. It's Pippen with a drive. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Dallas is gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points on a deep ball for them tonight. Here's Dinwiddie. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Now, here is Irving. Back to Lively. Wells with it. Washington's on him. Wells kicks to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Gafford's checked in.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Edey. Here's Morant. And off the prior, and in it goes. Morant's got the lead up to 4 now for Memphis. Morant against Irving. They need this. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
Morant against Irving. And that one's good. Morant.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Here's Irving. And the rejection by Morant. In the corner, it's Payne. Pass to Edey. Payne with the screen on top. Here's Morant. And another basket for Memphis.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Now here's Irving. Morant with the steal. And they go to the intentional foul. And here are the Grizzlies now. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Pass to Wells. Morant with it. And they double up Morant. 24 seconds left to play here in the 4th. It's stolen by Davis.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there, ready to pick it off.
Big time from Clay. Doesn't get phased when he has the opportunity.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 5. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now they foul and stop the clock. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So it gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
And here's Washington outside. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
But Grizzlies call timeout. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a three-point lead. It's going to take something from long range.
He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
And guys, that's one for the highlight reel. They needed a three to extend the game, and the young fella delivered.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from the... These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast.
Here we go.
P.J. Washington is out there with Davis, and there's Klay Thompson, and it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. So it's the Grizzlies now. Here's Morant. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
Here's Irving. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependent.
Here's Morant. Outside, Bane. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. And it's good, 2 points. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Cuts off the pass. Wells passes to Morant. Overtime still getting started here, just about a minute in. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Davis.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
So we can't get either to fall. Mavericks shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. Here's Davis. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Here's Irving. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
That's an example to me of Kyrie Irving's craftiness, right? Understanding how to draw the contact from defenders.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a 1-possession ball game.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Thompson inside the line. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Klay Thompson, calm and cool under pressure. How about the big bucket from Klay?
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. Pass to Davis. Fires from deep, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And here are the Grizzlies now. And now we've got the intentional foul. Gets the first. That increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
Knocks down the 3.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for...
Veterans on their roster sprint.
Yeah, a lot of guys coming into this one, BA, just ready for what the game offers up. They have young guys that are watching and getting experience from observation. But the guys on the court tonight, they're going to understand where it is that this game in a 6-minute stretch can be taken advantage of, and that could be the difference in the win.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Moody, and it's Green in at the 5 spot. Here's Brown. Jokic finds Murray. Here's Brown. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Right side, Butler. Pass to Curry. Takes the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
They get it back out to the right wing. Curry against Murray. Shot clock at 6. Jokic the screen. There's the triple. Murray's shot is good.
Murray gives you a lot of things, and stretching out the defense, that's going to help.
One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
Now here's Gordon. Pass to Jokic. The Nuggets need to get one up. Second chance shot. Oh, Green with a block.
Wow, gritty defense from Draymond, showing how tough it is, and great timing on the rejection. That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Now here's Moody. Outside Curry. Fires for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Curry's got 9 points.
I don't know what you do with Steph in the pick-and-roll situation like that. He capitalizes because of the separation, and it doesn't have to be much.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Westbrook comes in for Brown. It's Jokic, high post, working on Green. And Russell Westbrook hits from deep.
Well, Russell looking to shoot as soon as he's in attack mode.
Outside Moody. Westbrook against Hield. Green, a screen. Another three for Golden State.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Westbrook outside. For three, Gordon. The rebound by Moody.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The shot by Butler, no good. Nuggets trail by 3. Watson passes to Jokic. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Saric checks in for Denver. Michael Porter comes in for Jamal Murray. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Butler. Payton's checked in for Moody. And it's Stephen Curry in for Pajemski. Now here's Hield. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. Another three for Golden State.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. Torching the Nets. Hitting 4 from distance that quarter. All right. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. Saric outside. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Hield. The Warriors lead by 4. Curry passes to Kuminga. Outside Payton. Lets it go. Here's Jackson Davis. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And the former league MVP in 2017. A long list of accomplishments for Russell Westbrook, Brent.
Well, how many times, BA, have we seen players celebrated in the way that Russell has been as one of the best players in the league, move in transition to a role off the bench? He's done it with a lot of grace, a lot of class, and he's been very accepting of his new role.
Now a timeout called by Denver. A different look for Denver. Brown comes in for Watson, and Jamal Murray is subbed in for Strother. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Hield. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 5. The Nuggets with another miss. The Warriors lead by 6. Pajemski's shot is good.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Nuggets. That's tipped. Outside Porter. Brown passes to Šarić. And here's Murray. Šarić, a screen on Curry. Murray from outside fires in the triple. Murray's got 6.
Ooh, and I love that spread. That's Murray's bread and butter, stretching out the defense. He was way behind the arc.
Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Murray. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Watson comes in for Porter Jr. Murray passes to Jokic. Murray with it. Green picks him up. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. We've got 1:13 left in the second period. Outside Hield. They set a pick. Let's go with a 3. Drops in the 3. Hield's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Hield can make a living out there from behind the arc. Doesn't need a lot of room to get his shot off, and he drains that one with ease.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Butler, and the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
If Butler can't get into the paint, he's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
27 seconds left to play in the first half. A nice shot by Watson.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Outside Pajemski. Green with a screen on Murray. Pass to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. The putback. Clanks the putback jam. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Warriors on top. They lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. On defense, the Nuggets. Trailing by 4. Clock at 6. Here's Pajemski. And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, BA, if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie.
Leading the defense with a tenacious will to score. Murray giving you that effort.
And the Warriors with possession here. It's a one-point game. Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. Over Murray. Porter pulls it in.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Outside Murray. Jokic the screen. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
Size and touch of Jokic just too much, finishing with power and finesse.
Outside Pajemski. Outside Butler. Looking to win the run. And the basket is good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Payton's checked in for Moody.
Butler gives you so much toughness and determination. This guy can really impact what the culture of your team is all about.
Brent, you think about Jimmy Butler. Great in the regular season. Even better in the playoffs.
Yeah, extremely tough. I mean, he has grit and resilience, but tough-minded in the toughest moments, and that's where his teammates rely on him. Jimmy Butler shows up big come playoff time.
Back to Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
And Curry's found his groove out there, and that's a scary thought.
Westbrook outside. Gordon outside. It's Jokic, high post. Over Green. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Jokic has got 8 points.
Such a sweet touch there from Jokic.
Curry passes to Green. And here's Butler, defended by Gordon. Outside Curry. From downtown. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that three off. Beautiful shot.
Westbrook, the pass to Jokic. 29 seconds left in the third quarter here. On target from range. Porter's got 6 points in the quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And here's Curry, 19 points in the game. From the arc, and Curry with the answer.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Warriors shooting the ball incredibly well tonight, 73% from the floor. So on the floor for Golden State, Curry and Hield in the sharp shooting backcourt. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the small forward position. Westbrook outside. Three-pointer. Kuminga pulls it in. Now here's Jackson-Davis. Saric covers. To take the lead. That puts him in the lead.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
While taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Westbrook against Hield with the 10-footer. Westbrook, that's good.
And if you have that kind of quickness and can handle the ball that well, you're going to get off a makeable shot. Westbrook did it there.
Here's Curry. Oh, Stephen Curry, shot maker extraordinaire.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
A different look for Denver. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Saric. Aaron Gordon comes in for Watson. And it's Michael Porter in for Westbrook. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Green, the pass to Curry. And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got 27 points.
On another level, Curry is totally ready to duel this one out from the three-point line.
Now Jokic. Here's Brown, 6 on the shot clock. And here's Porter outside. And again, Denver with a 3.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Curry surveys. The rebound by Murray. And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. They lead by 1. Pass to Gordon. Jokic with it. Green covering. Outside Murray. Fires the 3. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Curry. Oh, Curry muscles it in.
And I just love the calm confidence that Steph has in these kind of moments. Give the ball to him, he'll do it to you every time.
Here's Jokic. Out to Gordon. Outside Porter. Pass to Brown. Curry against Murray. There's the 3. Oh, nails the triple.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch. You know he's going to have the ball, and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it there.
On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Curry. Shoots. Catch.
He's simply staying aggressive right now, and Jokic is ready to shoot at the biggest moments.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Here's Curry. He connects. And tie game. Huge basket right there.
Well, those mechanics and that kind of time, that's pretty stuff from Steph Curry.
Jokic against Green. Outside Porter. Off target from outside. Outside Podziemski. On the wing, Curry. Shoots from 14. Oh, he missed it. The Nuggets want a timeout. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Draymond Green. And it's Moody in at small forward. And that one's good.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Porter gets the bucket.
They set him up. Porter's going to knock him down. He's a terrific shooter. He can do some damage from anywhere.
Murray against Curry. Ooh, Curry moving fast on the take.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
Oh, a great move by Nikola Jokic.
Such a gifted ball handler, the big man. Jokic, fantastic at carving up defenses.
Here's Curry. Can't get it to drop. Great D that time from Jokic. Denver in the lead. Porter looks it over. Pass to Murray. Now here's Jokic. Green covering. And they double up Jokic. 6 to shoot. Porter from outside. Offensive board. Out to the wing. Now here's Murray. Jokic with it. Goes back up. Money.
How about Murray stepping up, poised for this young player?
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
First free throw is good. And that brings him within 2 here. And so Curry nails both of them.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jokic. Cash.
Jokic stepping up big time here.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line. And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Podziemski into the lane. Oh, he nails it! So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. It was touch and go. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.
Tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Dunn, and it's Richards in at the center, locking down the middle. Beal can't get it to go. Well, their passage to Green. Here's Moody. Here's Podziemski. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
Now here's Beal. Here's the three. Paxson coming off the assist from KD.
Beal can hurt you from just about anywhere, and he is a multi-skilled player.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Moody the pass to Green. A floater, and he makes that one.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Richards. Outside Durant, shoots the three. Warriors with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Moody the pass to Curry. Another three for Golden State.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And with this score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. This team's focus is trying to slow down Devin Booker. He said the thing with Devin is that he's not just an ISO scorer. They run a lot of actions for him, so we have to do our best to chase him around, and the rotations have to be on point. It's going to take all 5 guys to try and stop him. Guys?
I thank you, David.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Pajemski. Pass to Moody. That 3 off the mark. The Suns trailing. Beal taking his time here. And here's Booker from the arc. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Booker's got 5 points so far.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Here's Butler. And he overshot that one, missing. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix. So it's the Warriors now. It's a 5-point game. Booker against Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Gary Payton II is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. And good that time.
Powering through contact. Beal with the strong finish.
Hield outside. There's the triple. Another 3 for Golden State. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Or should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Here's Hield after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Now here's Hield outside Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving in.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. And then for Phoenix, Dunn comes in for Allen. And it's Devin Booker in for Tyus Jones. Now here's Booker. 5 points in the game. Now Kuminga. Pass to Green. And no good. Plumlee with some nice D. Here's O'Neal. Defended by Kuminga. Done against Payton. And Dunn with the slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Green with a screen on Booker. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Great. What a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Here's Booker. And the Suns miss again.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Moody. It's deflected. Butler against KD. Booker with no one around. And the Suns miss again. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he was something else. Hey, thank you. And the Warriors making a change here. Heald's checked in. And for the Suns, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Plumlee. And Beal subbed in for Jones. Beal against Hield for 3. Sinks the triple. Hield's got a pair of triples in the second half for the Warriors.
Elite from three-point land. Buddy Hield, whenever he lets it fly, you think it's going in.
Shot from 12. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 7. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Butler. Still without a basket. Pass to Moody. Now here's Butler. 5 to shoot. Hard earned by Butler.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
For 3, Booker hits it from 3-point range. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Nick Richards out there with Durant, and it's done in at the small forward. Here's Beal. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Beal the pass to Booker. Booker taking the hit.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
On offense, Devin Booker really does it all for his teams. He scores well and assists others. For Richard, he can do it all.
You love to see that from a superstar. Booker just wants points on the board. And if he can't get a shot, he'll get a look for someone else.
Wasted no time on that one. KD's got 5 now.
And sometimes you just assume ahead of time Durant's mid-range J is going in. Downright lethal.
Pass to Moody. The rebound by Richards. Richards got 6 rebounds in the game. Beal the pass to KD. Right side Beal. The Warriors pull it in.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Pass to Moody. Green with a screen for Curry. And it falls over the rim and in. He's got 17.
He has perfected
his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Booker looking around. Booker draws the double. Outside, KD. Oh, KD buries the three.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Gary Payton is checked in for the Warriors. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Curry. Launches it from deep. Curry, laser-guided shot from deep range.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Beal with it. Now Payton defending. Here's Dunn. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Green with a screen on Booker. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Craig in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Trace Jackson-Davis comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. O'Neal's checked in for the Suns. Now, here's Payton. Still scoreless. Shots good from Butler.
The defense has to make it tougher for Butler. Can't give him that.
And Beal kicks to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Durant for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Durant's got 11 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Hield from outside. O'Neal with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Booker. Shoots over Podziemski. That's good from Booker on the assist by O'Neal.
Make no mistake, Devin Booker is a shooter. If he sees a chance, he is going to take it.
And here is Butler, guarded by O'Neal. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Suns lead by 5. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Payton in at the 3. That's the Warriors' 5. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Pass to Booker. Plumlee with it. Outside, O'Neal. Booker with it, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. And then for Phoenix, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Beal subbed in for Jones. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He begged them, don't give up. He told his guys one possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Curry. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Curry is inside, and he banks in the layup. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Here's Richards. Pass to Beal. Lets the three fly. Drills the three-pointer.
This team wants Bradley Beal taking jumpers. He is that skilled of a shooter.
Here's Curry. And it's blocked. We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. Beal the pass to Richards. Now Booker guarded by Curry. Back to Richards. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
This just demonstrates how fearless Curry is. Look, he knows how to get inside and draw plenty of fouls.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Here's Booker. Booker gets through the contact and puts it in.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Green with a screen on Booker. It's Curry outside, and it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest. Here's Booker outside. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Up top, Curry, defended by Booker. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
.43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Booker the pass to Richards. Back to Booker. Now Richards. There's the pick. Beal, that's for 2. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Suns lead by 6. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Curry. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, and all eyes were on Butler, but he has the vision to find the open man.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Butler from outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound, and now they decide to foul intentionally. And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. And he does get the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. The shot's good. So the Suns win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting. Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
Anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Porter in at the three. Murray for three. Knocks down the long J.
Wow, Murray making the deep shot look just easy. I mean, that's a real testament to his accuracy.
Gordon against Davis. Irving for three. Gets the three to fall.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Porter gets the bucket.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Coach, after 3 back surgeries in 5 years, it is truly amazing that Michael Porter Jr. is still playing at all.
Yeah, it really is, Brian. And for him to get back to playing at the highest level, he has really stuck with it. And you've got to admire his mental and physical toughness.
Now here's Porter. Soft touch off the glass. Porter's gotten his second bucket.
And this is how you execute through contact. Porter Jr. outworking the defense in style.
Here's Irving. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And he's basically automatic from here, and that's not an accident. No doubt, Kyrie still puts in work at the line.
Murray for three. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Irving. He's got 9. Up top, Davis. Tries again. And it's laid up and in by Irving. Irving's got 11 points.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
Murray, a screen on Davis. And here's Gordon from the arc. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Irving. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And Kyrie loves putting on a show. This is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Westbrook comes in for Brown. Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. And here's Gordon from the arc. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. And Davis has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a three-point game. Is one of the best passers this game has ever seen at any position. But his teammates will dish it as well.
Yeah, the Nuggets, by and large, are very unselfish. It's part of their culture. They only bring in guys who are willing to sacrifice for the team's sake.
Murray's shot is good.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Dinwiddie outside. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Mavericks with some changes. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. And Christie subbed in for Thompson. Saric checks in for Denver. Porter Jr. comes in for Gordon. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Davis. Shot clock at 6. The shot from the low post is good.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Saric, a screen on Dinwiddie. Murray from outside. He buries it from 3. Murray's got 11 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Down low. Here's Davis. Rebound by the Nuggets. This one for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for Denver. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
They've got Derek Lively, Kyrie Irving out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Najee Marshall, and it's Christie in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Coach, when you look at the best defensive teams, what's the balance between IQ, the smarts for the game, versus effort?
Well, Brian, it's both. You know, I mean, the effort is a given. You're not going to get anything done in the game without effort. But to be a good defensive team, you have to be smart. You have to understand your opponents, their tendencies, both as a team and as individuals. And if you do that, you can cover up for a lot in terms of just raw athleticism.
Yeah, we don't see a lot from Dinwiddie in the mid-range, but he gives the shot a great touch there.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. The Mavericks making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Here's Christie. No points yet. Pass to Marshall. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in to the paint. Here's Irving. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Denver calls timeout. And the Mavericks with some changes. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. And it's Thompson in for Edwards. And a switch here also for Denver. Murray's checked in for Watson. Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Brown. Now Murray. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
And this is a tricky move by Murray, getting the defense off balance and drawing the foul.
And Murray drops them both. Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own at times.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Williams is checked in for the Mavericks. Now here's Westbrook. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Count it.
In the paint, Westbrook's agility makes him a tough cover. He just slips past the D and gets his shot.
Thompson outside. Launches it from deep. Oh, Thompson, the long-range triple.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Outside Porter. Here's Westbrook. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Westbrook's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact.
Gafford with a screen on Murray. Irving for three. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Saric outside. Pass to Westbrook. Porter with it from behind the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Porter's got 7 points in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Dallas. Washington comes in for Irving. Jokic is checked in for Denver. Watson comes in for Porter Jr. Now here's Washington. No points so far. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 44 seconds left in the half. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Washington, a good look. Watson with the rebound.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Murray passes to Watson. To the middle. Here's Brown. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Williams. Pass to Davis. Back to Williams. It'll count. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Denver leading by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
On the court for Denver. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in it to 5. Now here's Gordon. He's scoreless. Back to Murray. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
Despite entering his 30s. is not slowing down, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And the shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Here's Murray. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And you gotta commend the focus on the basket. Murray absorbing the contact well.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hard-working, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Now here's Gordon. Back to Murray. And he drops it in from the low post. Murray's got 23 points.
And once Gordon spots an open guy, he immediately moves the ball. Just well-coached offense right there.
Pass to Washington. Outside Irving for 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
A huge part of Kyrie's game. He's so good at capitalizing from outside.
Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Thompson outside. Outside Davis. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Denver leading by 3. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
Pass to Thompson. Outside Davis. He shoots it. Porter pulls it in.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Jokic. 5-point lead, biggest of the game.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Porter against Washington. Pass to Gafford. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
This is Thompson's pure shooting ability in action. He has the shot up in seconds.
Gordon outside. Porter from outside. Knocks it down from distance. Porter's got 10.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. To the inside. Here's Gordon. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. They've got Najee Marshall. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Christie in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. So it's the Mavericks now. Denver getting their last shot to go. Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 9 points now in the second half.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Hits the 3-pointer.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
Irving fires from way outside. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Brown, to the paint. Here's Watson. Oh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And now it's an 8-point Nugget lead.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Thompson in for Dinwiddie. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Brown after the basket by Dallas. Thompson outside. Gafford the screen. Irving for three. Denver grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Murray. Here he goes. And the shot goes. Murray's got 29.
You see the speed there. Love watching Murray go right towards the rim and convert.
Irving, that's good.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. 6-point lead. Gordon outside. A minute 42 left in the fourth. Jokic with a screen on Irving. Here's Murray. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Murray's got 6 in the quarter.
The jumper looking so pure coming out of Murray's hands. It's fun watching him score the rock.
Irving for three. Buries it from three.
Irving never gives you less than his best. He's working so hard to find those much-needed points.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. The three. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Brown's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Irving. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
Brown's shot is good.
The court awareness on full display. Jokic is such a unique big man.
Here's Irving. Uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 39.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Murray with it. Now Thompson defending. The shot by Brown, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Lets the three fly, and it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
Oh, you talk about a cool customer right there. Thompson doesn't care if it's the first or last shot of a game. He's never shy about putting it up.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Porter. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a three. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one with the late victory. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks, with Grant Hill.